Have you ever thought that a bread, a pizza, or a cake could be a poison for some people? Hi, my name is Rafaela and today I'm going to talk about celiac disease. First of all, celiac disease is a serious autoimmune disorder that occurs genetically in predisposed people in which the ingestion of gluten causes damage to the small intestine. Gluten is a protein found on wheat, barley, or rye and is estimated to affect 1 in 100 people worldwide, but only 30% are properly diagnosed. People who have celiac disease have twice the risk of developing coronary artery problems and 4 times the risk of developing small bowel cancers, type 1 diabetes and multiple sclerosis, and many other conditions, including anemia, osteoporosis, infertility, short stature, heart disease, and intestinal cancers can also be caused. When a celiac disease person eats gluten, their body mounts an immune response, which leads to attack the villi, small finger-like projections that line the small intestine, that promote the nutrient absorption. And when the villi get damaged, nutrients cannot be well absorbed. Each person has a different symptom, but some common signs are constant chronic diarrhea or constipation, weight loss, anemia, which makes you feel tired, weak and brittle bones, stomach pain, and others. Now, I'll share a little bit of my personal story of being a celiac individual. When I was around 7 or 8, my parents started questioning herself if I was celiac, because every time we went to parties, I always arrived home not feeling okay at all. But then, 2 years later, we looked for a specialist, and then after a lot of exams, like blood ones, and even an endoscopy, I discovered I was celiac. And today has been more than 2 years since my treatment started. I have support from my family and friends, which is essential because our social life gets really impacted. So, when I go to my friend's house, they are always prepared with cookie, pasta, bread, and a lot of other gluten-free foods, which is very important because it allows me to belong. This constant needing to monitor food ingredients can lead to feelings of exclusion or anxiety, especially in situations like parties, school lunches, or family gatherings, where safe options may be limited. And this leads to another important topic, the cross-contamination. Cross-contamination occurs when gluten-free foods or utensils get in contact with gluten particles, making them unsuitable for people who have celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. It can happen in a variety of situations, from production to consumption, and it can be avoided with careful hygiene or good food separation practices. But did you know that even for people who aren't celiac, eating a gluten-free diet has benefits? Like improved digestion, reduced calorie intake, reduced problems such as diarrhea, reflux, and cramps, reduced hunger and compulsion, and others. But my message is that gluten is not a fad or something to joke about. It's something to worry about that compromises the health of many people, and not everyone understands it. So, if you see someone reading labels at the supermarket, don't judge them. Being celiac is not easy, but when you have people who support and understand you, everything becomes easier. So, before you make a joke about gluten, remember, for someone like me, it's not a trend, it's my life. Thank you.